What's going on there, YouTube? That's right, folks. We are back. We are back once again. I hope you guys are doing good out there. And today marks the beginning of something new, yet old for me. I'm switching up the format a little bit for stuff that's smaller and stuff. Then you guys know I've been doing the new stuff with the sections and the transitions and stuff, and it's been fun. But not everything needs that. So what I'm doing is I'm dialing it back like 2 formats. And we're doing something slightly different, okay? But it's gonna be cool, and plus this is a pod device, so we're looking at a little pod. But what we're looking at today, people, is the Tesla WYE pod starter kit. That's right, people, the WYE pod starter kit. Now, you probably heard that WYE name when it comes to Tesla before. They got some mods under that name, and all those things are hella lightweight and colorful and things like that. Well, similar situation here, people. And what this is a 430 milliamp hour, 2 mil capacity, 1.2 ohm ceramic coil pod system that's available in multiple colors, including this gradient black and red. And it sells for about 30 to 40 bucks on the interwebs, okay? They also have 3 packs of replacement pods that you can get, and I think they're like 10 to 15 bucks if I'm not mistaken. So a little up there, Tesla, but for Tesla, you guys calm down a little bit, Tesla 6. But anyway, that's a little bit of specs, a little bit of info for you. Moving right the fuck along, let's take a look at packaging real quick. And it's this really discreet little small box. You slide it out, you open it up, and you got all your stuff in there. First of all, you got your little pod guy. You're gonna have a really tiny micro USB charge cable, okay? And then last but not least, you're gonna have a pod, all right? And they got different colored pods. I got this red one on here. You can get them in different colors to match your pod. It's kind of your tank can match. You know what I'm saying? There's different shit. But anyway, that's all the stuff in the packaging besides like a manual, some other shit, you know, stuff like that, okay? So that's that. Now, when it comes to this guy, pretty simple, right? The pod itself is simple. You got a couple of contacts down bottom. You got a little fill port on either side that you can pop open, and it's got a hole that you can squirt some juice in. Giggity. But yeah, you put some juice in it, close it back down, you're good to go. There's a couple of contacts in here. Doesn't matter which way you put this thing in. You pop your pod right in the top, and you're good. All right, easy peasy. Now, as far as this thing, I like this little metal strip that they got on the front. It gives it a nice little accent. You have a little lit up button down here. Then all you use that for is turn it on and off. 5 clicks on and off. All right. So 5 clicks on and off is draw activated besides that. So that's kind of cool. If you don't want it accidentally maybe firing somehow, you make sure it's turned off. And then, you know, turn it back on. You can draw on it. Kind of cool, you know, it's kind of whatever. But yeah, you got that button down there. On the bottom, you have a micro USB charge port, and it's kind of flat down there. I was like, oh, that's cool. Maybe you can sit it up, but it doesn't stand up. The weight, it doesn't stand up. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Okay. But yeah, no super biggie. But yeah, I mean, that's the specs. That's the rundown. It's a little simple thing. Other than that, you put it in your mouth. And then you vape on it. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Now let's talk about how it vapes. As far as looks and stuff, I think it's kind of cool. I like this little metal accent. Kind of like the look. I kind of like the idea of the 5 click on and off, and then still draw activated. That's pretty cool, just in case you get any accidentals happening. As far as how it vapes, these pods seem pretty good. It's 1.2 ohm ceramic coils. They seem to vape fine. I'm on like 3 or 4 refills on here, and it's still doing good. And airflow seems to be pretty adequate too. It's not super strong or crazy, but it's not bad. Let me have a little toke. Not bad. It gets down. It gives you a good throat hit. Seems to be working well. Of course, you know it's going to depend on what Nick salt you put in here. But this thing is for sure meant for Nick salts, and that's it. It says it on the package. It's like specifically, bro, do Nick salts. And I was like, okay, I respect that. Altogether, it's not bad. It's another pod, man. It's another pod. I think the price is a little high. But other than that, it's not bad. I think it looks pretty cool. Vape's pretty cool. And it's super lightweight. Not too big. Kind of thin. It's all right. All right. There. What do you want from me? There we go. That's a quick, streamlined review video right there for you people on something very small and simple. It's a pod. It vapes like a pod, and it's another pod in a sea of pods. There you go. I hope you're all podded out and podded up. Fuck me. All this stuff. Links in the description. You can go look around, take a gander. I don't give a shit, but I told you. And that, my friends, that's worth a smidgen of something. It's got to be worth a little bit, okay? So that being said, Thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are great. You truly are. Remember, Doesn't matter what the fuck you're vaping on, as long as you're not on them gosh darn stinkies. That's what's important, my friends. That's what's truly important. And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and this little pod, WYE, that started me, we're out. Vaping saves more lives than invasion of the body snatchers.